Hi, guys and gals. Al Smith here. Today, we're going to talk about the responder negative double. And you got to go, responder negative double? I've never heard of that. I've only heard of the negative double. Well, I wanted to differentiate because each one of the positions, the responder, the advancer, the opener, can all do negative doubles. However, they are different. They occur in relationships to bidding, different bidding sequences, and they also have different requirements and show different things. So I wanted to differentiate that. I'm going to cover just the responder negative double today. Okay, and remember the responder is the partner of the opener. Okay, so what does the responder negative double say? Well, it's used after the partner opens and the direct seat opponent overcalls. In order to have a negative double, responder negative double, the direct seat opponent must overcall because you have to have something to build upon. Here's an example. Your partner opened one club. The opponent overcalled one diamond. So we can now double. And that's going to be called the responder negative double in this particular sequence. Now, the seat in which which opens is immaterial. So it could be, the situation could be pass, pass, pass. And in the fourth seat, your partner opens one club. You originally passed, and then the first seat overcalls one diamond. So it's applicable in all of the seats. Okay, and what does the one level negative double say? It says, well, first of all, it says they've got 6+ length points, and it's a forward going bid. So if your partner opened, you're assuming your partner's got 13+ points. They might be a little bit shy, especially if they've got a highly distributional hand, or in third seat, they might only have about 10. But what the responder is saying is they've got 6+ points. So normally you consider that says that they got 19+ points, or about half the points. Okay, so that's a minimum. Okay, and there are the negative double is used with 3 different types of hands. Here's the first one here. Okay, we've got one club, one diamond double. What this says is, hey, I've got 4 cards in both unbid majors. Now, you wouldn't necessarily have to have 4. You could have 4 and 3, but it's preferable to have 4 in both of the unbid majors given this sequence. All right, let's look at the second hand type. In this one, we've got one club, one spade, and now we've got a double. Now, we're going to use the negative double also when we have a 5+ card suit that you can't bid at the 2 level. And why can't you bid it at the 2 level? Because you don't have enough points. You need to have 10+ length points to be able to show a new suit at the 2 level. So if we look at this hand here, we've got 4, 6, 8, 9 length points. So we don't have enough points to actually bid the hearts at the 2 level. But we do have 4+, we have 4 diamonds and 5+ hearts. So it's kind of a 2-bagger, because we do have 4 cards in both the unbid suits. But what we're going to do here is this, in this form, it allows us to double and then bid hearts. We could have made this a little bit more interesting by making have 2 spades and 5 hearts. And that way we could have also still doubled. Okay, so this is a way to show a 5+ card suit. Many times you'll have a 6-card suit and you just won't have enough points to bid it at the 2 level, but you can double and then bid that suit later. Okay, let's look at the third example here. Okay, in this one, we have our partner open one diamond and the opponent overcalled one heart. And the double in this particular case guarantees one of 2 conditions. Well, one, it guarantees 4 spades. If you had 5 spades, you would have bid 1 spade at this particular point in time. So the double is a way of differentiating between a hand with 4 and a hand with 5+. Okay, so what it does do is guarantee 4 spades, and it doesn't guarantee 4 of the other unbid suit. It generally guarantees 4 of the other unbid, or, now this is a critical point, 3 plus cards tolerance in your partner's open suit. So it gives you a place to go to. Okay, because if your partner rebids the diamonds, you want to be able, and you had 4-4 in the unbid suits, you can always pass because you've got tolerance. Okay, so there's 3 different types of hands that the responder negative double is used with. One where you've got both of the suits, you've got 4 cards in both of the suits. One where you've got a 5+ card suit, but 5+ card suit, but not enough points to be able to bid it at the 2 level after the opponent's interference, and one where you're guaranteeing 4 cards in the unbid major and 4 cards in the other unbid suit, or tolerance for the opener's bid suit. Okay, so, and the double is forcing for 1 round if the advancer, that's the partner of the overcaller, passes, so that the opener is going to bid again. Okay, now one of the real questions that comes up is, to what level do you use the negative double through? Okay, and by this I mean, if you look at your convention card, it'll show the negative double and ask what level is it used through. And what I'm recommending is that you use it through 2 spades. And here's the reason. If you're using the negative double through, let's say, 3 spades or 4 spades, what it says to the opponents is that they can bid at the level up to and through the level that you have specified with impunity. Because in essence, let's say if you're using it through 3 spades, your partner opens 1 club, they could bid 3 hearts. Okay, and you might be sitting there with a stack of hearts, but if you double, your partner's going to take it as a negative double. So they can bid through the 3+ level without fear of a penalty double, and it makes things a lot easier for them and a lot more difficult for you. And as I said, here's an example where your partner opens 1 club, the opponent bids 3 diamonds, does a double jump over, does a weak jump overcall. And if you double and you're bidding it using it through 3 spades, that double is a takeout double. However, if you're using it only through 2 spades, the double is for penalty. And I recommend that you only use it through 2 spades. All right, now, because you wouldn't want the double here to indicate you have 4 hearts and 4 spades. Now, if that's your partnership agreement, you can use it in that way, and they would be able to bid 3 diamonds with impunity, with no fear of a penalty double. Okay, and I've played against people that, and especially in tournaments where, and this was a couple of years ago when I was at a lower level, the higher, more skilled bridge players do not do this, but they would not let us have a contract below at the 3 level. They just kept bidding. And frankly, when this tournament this occurred at, we didn't know how to handle it, so they beat us. So we learned from that. All right, so using it through 2 spades. Okay, it's going to, the negative double you're going to yield, it's going to yield you at least 95% of its value. Okay, and it's still going to preserve your capability to punish opponents if they're going to jump in at the 3 level or at even a higher level. Okay, so now let's take a look at some examples here and just see how this all works and whether we should be using the negative double or not. Okay, in this first one here, our partner opened 1 club. And the opponent overcalled 1 heart. So what do we got in points? We've got 7 length points. We've got, we don't have 7 length points. We've got 5 length points. Okay, I wonder, I'll have to fix that one. Wonder where the other 2 points went. We've got 7, we've got 5 length points. Okay, but I have to add a point back here because we need to have at least 6. Okay, so we've got 6 length points. We'll pretend this 10 of diamonds is the jack of diamonds. We'll fix this.
You only have 12 cards there.
Oh, well, that's where it is. Our 12th card is missing. Let me write myself a note. Okay, this is slide 4, example 1. Okay. All right. We've got 7 length points. It's there. It's a hidden card. Okay. So we've got 7 length points. Here we have 4 spades. We've got 4 diamonds. We've got 4 cards in each of the 2 unbid suits. Okay. So we've got 4 spades and 4 diamonds. Should we make a negative double at this particular point? The answer is yes, because what we're doing is we figured that we've got at least half the points, somewhere around half the points. So we should definitely be competing. And we want our partner to know that we have 4 spades and probably 4 diamonds or tolerance for clubs. In this case, we have the 4 spades and 4 diamonds. Okay, if our partner bids 2 clubs, we indicating they've got a real club suit, 5+ clubs. We're fairly weak. We've only got 7 points. We can pass because we have tolerance there for clubs. If we didn't have tolerance for clubs with the 4-4, we could actually bid 2 diamonds. Okay, and they make the choice of what suit to be trump, put that back on the opener. Okay, so let's look at the second example here. In this one, we have 1 club is opened, and the opponent overcalls 1 heart. Now we've got the 5. We've got that's what's missing. The queen of clubs over here. We've got 7 length points. Okay. Now we only have 3 spades. Okay. What we want to be able to do when we have the sequence of a minor and then a major is we want to be able to guarantee. The negative double guarantees 4 cards in the other major, at least 4 cards in the other major. Okay, we only have 3 spades here. So if we double, our partner would take it to the bank that we have 4 spades, and we'll probably end up in a spade contract. And we don't want to mislead our partner by indicating that we have 4. So we don't have the right shape. So what we're going to do here is going to pass. Does that mean we're passing forever? No. It just means that we don't have a suitable bid at this particular point in time to properly describe our hand. Let's look at example number 3. Okay, in this hand, we've got 12 length points, 4, 8, 10, 4, 8, 10, 12. We actually have 13 length points. 4, 8, 10, 12. We've actually have 13 length points. Boy, I was really off on this. Okay, but we have 13 length points. Okay, and we've got 4 hearts and we've got a club fit. Okay, now many people would say, well, our partner's open club. We've got 5 of them. We should be showing our partner that fit in clubs. Well, do we have to do that right away? No. Okay, given this sequence, we've got 1 club, the opponent overcalled a spade. We have 4 hearts. Okay, would you rather be in a 4-4 heart fit or a 5-3 club fit? Well, I'd rather be in a 4-4 heart fit because you get more trick points in hearts. Okay, and I'd rather have the option or the choice of 2 different options rather than locking myself into 1. So what we're going to do here, we do want to make a negative double here. That guarantees 4 hearts. And it implies that we have 4 diamonds and or tolerance or support for our partner's bid suit. So in this case, let's say it goes 1 club, 1 spade, we double. The other opponent passes and our partner bids 2 diamonds. Okay, what are we going to do? Okay, we'd hoped that they'd bid 2 hearts, but they bid 2 diamonds. Well, because we have the clubs, 5 clubs, we know that we have at least an 8-card fit if we're playing standard American, so we can bid 3 clubs. So we have a place to go. We always have to have a planned second bid regardless of whether we're the opener, the overcaller, the responder, or the advancer. And our planned second bid here is if they bid 2 hearts, because of the number of points that we've got, we're going to go to 4 hearts because we know we're going to have an 8-card heart fit and game going points. And if they bid diamonds, we're going to bid 3 clubs and hope that our partner might have a spade stopper to take us to 3 no trump. Okay, let's look at example number 4. Okay, in this one, our partner opens 1 club and the opponent overcalls 1 heart. Okay, so the 2 unbid suits are diamonds and spades. We've got 4 diamonds and we've got 5 spades. Hey, that sounds like it's sort of the right shape for a negative double. Well, actually, and we've got 5 spades, 4 diamonds, and tolerance for our partner's club, but we've got too many spades. Okay, remember the negative double is there explicitly to show a 4 card suits or a suit, 5+ card suit that can't be bid at the 2 level. So since we can bid 1 spade here, what we want to do is bid 1 spade. That guarantees now our partner knows that we've got 5+ spades. If we doubled, we would have been guaranteeing our partner exactly 4 spades. So it's really important to recognize, understand that the negative double allows you to differentiate in almost all the situations between a 4-card suit and a 5+ card suit. Okay, let's take a look at this next example here. Same kind of auction, 1 club, our opponent overcalls 1 spade. Now we've got a nice hand here. We've got 8 length points. Now we've got 5 hearts. We'd like to be able to tell our partner about that. And we've also got 4 diamonds, which makes this a really nice hand. Plus we have nice tolerance for the clubs because our partner could really have long clubs. So what we really want to do is be able, and you can almost look at this hand, it's kind of like a takeout double, but it's a negative double. What we're going to do is we've got the 5 hearts. We're going to double. Okay, now, if our partner, the opener, rebids the clubs, we know that he has at least 5+ clubs. We've got three clubs. That gives us an 8-card fit. If he bids diamonds, we know that he's got at least 4, and we've got 4. That gives us at least an 8-card fit in diamonds. Now, note that if he bids diamonds at this particular point in time, because he bid clubs first, he's guaranteeing he's got more clubs than diamonds, that we would assume that he has 5 clubs and 4 diamonds. And if he bids hearts, we're going to be tickled pink also because now he's just hit our 5-card suit. Okay, so in all of those situations, we have a planned second bid. Now let's assume that our partner comes back and bids 1 no trump. Well, what are we going to bid? We're going to bid 2 hearts. Okay, showing our partner that we have a 5+ card suit. And what that shows, because we bid the double, then the suit, is that we've got a suit, a reasonable suit that we couldn't bid at the 2 level because we did not have enough points. So we're limiting our hands. We're giving our partner lots of information. Let's look at example number 6 here. Okay, here our partner opens 1 club and the opponent goes 1 heart. Now we've got 4 spades, 4 hearts, and we've got, again, just 6 length points. Also 6 high card points because we don't get any length points because we don't have any suits with more than 4 cards. Okay, so we have 4 spades, but only 3 diamonds. And we do not have tolerance for the clubs. We only have 2. Okay, if our partner rebids clubs, that only gives us a 7-card fit. And that might be all right, but at the same time, if our partner comes back and bids diamonds, we just don't have a guaranteed good fit here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to pass. We just don't have all the bases covered. We do have the 4 spades, but we don't have sufficient tolerance for clubs, and we don't have a fit for diamonds if our partner comes back and bids diamonds. All right, so we're going to pass, and we're going to hide in the weeds. We're going to see what the opponents are going to do. Now look at that. We've also got 4 hearts. So from a defensive standpoint, we feel pretty good about this particular hand. Okay, and we know that between our partner and us, we probably have around 20 points. So if the opponents, and now if our partner comes back and bids something else, we know that it's going to have more points, and all of our options are reopened. Okay, let's see what is the opener's second bid to the responder's negative double. Okay, and here's an example here. We opened 1 club. The opponent bid 1 heart. Overcalled a heart. Our partner did the negative double. Okay, and it comes back around to us. Double is forcing, and we know in this particular sequence that it shows 4 spades. So what's the first thing we're going to do? Okay, if we've got a 6+ card major suit, whether we have a fit or a no fit, what we're going to do is in the doubler suit, in the negative doubler suits, we're going to rebid that 6-card suit. Okay, and if we have less than or equal to 15 lane points, we're going to do it at the lowest level because we want to tell our partner that we've got a 6+ card suit. Because if they've got a 6, we've got 6 card, our partner's got 2, that's an 8-card golden fit, and a 6-2 fit is better than a 4-4 fit. Okay, and it's better than a 5-3 fit. The only place we have it gets a little squirrely is a 4-4 fit is better than a 5-3 fit. Okay, other than that, like in this example, a 6-2 fit is better than a 5-3 and better than a 4-4. Okay, so if we've got less than 15 points, we're going to rebid that suit at the lowest level. If we have 16 to 18, we're going to do a jump bid in that suit. Now, for example, let's say in this particular auction, we opened 1 club, it went 1 heart, our partner did a double, and we've got 6+ clubs, a solid or semi-solid club suit and 16 to 18 points. We're going to jump to 3 clubs. Okay, and our partner is going to know that we have 6+ clubs. We've got a semi-solid or a solid suit, and is going to look at this hand as to whether we should be exploring game in the minor suit or looking for a game in no trump if they have a heart blocker. Okay, and we can actually take this 1 step further, especially as it applies to the majors. We can do a double jump to actually go to the game if we've got a standalone suit and 19+ points. This is the opener. Okay, now if we don't have a 6+ card suit and we have a 4+ card fit in one of the negative double suits, we're going to assume that we have a fit in the responder suit. Okay, if we've got 4 cards in both majors, we're going to bid the lowest rank major first. Okay, we're doing that because, again, we know that we've got about 20 points. We know that the opponents have overcalled. So we don't know how those points are actually split. Okay, whether we've got enough for game or not. So by bidding the lower ranking suit first, if we get into trouble, it gives the opportunity of bidding the other major at the lowest possible level. Now, if we've got 4 cards in a major and 4 cards in a minor, we're going to bid the major. If we've got 4+ cards in the major, we're going to bid the major. So, you can see how this works. Okay, and if we have, if we know that we've got a 4-4 fit in the majors and we're less than or equal to 15 points, we're going to bid it at the lowest level because we're limiting our hand between a normal opening to what I'll call a normal opening bid of less than or equal to 15 points. If we have, we know we have a 4-4 fit and 16 to 18, we're going to do a jump in the major, and if we get 19+, we go straight to game. So you can see how this works. It's a pretty normal approach to the bidding. Okay, and if we have an unbalanced and 4+ cards in an unbid suit, we're going to bid the minor at the lowest levels of less than or equal to 15 points. And again, we're going to jump if we've got 16 to 18. All right, now the last one here is where we have a balanced hand. Okay, and we have 4 cards in an unbid minor. Okay, so we know that we probably have a 4-4 fit in the minor. Okay, and we're making that assumption we have that that fit. But what we want to do is, instead of exploring the minor, pushing the minor further, what we want to do is we want to explore no trump, because it's much easier to make game of no trump taking 9 tricks than it is to take 11 tricks in a minor suit. Okay, and especially if we only have eight card fit in a minor suit, getting to making the 5 level with an 8 card fit is sometimes very difficult. Okay, so we're going to bid no trump if we've got an open blocker in the opponent's bid suit. Okay, and if we've got we're going to bid 1 no trump over that sequence with less than or equal to 14 high card points, 2 no trump with 15 to 17, and we'll jump to 3 no trump with 18 to 19. Okay, and because if we'd had 20 to begin with in a balanced hand, we would have opened with 2 no trump. Okay, so without an opponent suit blocker, what we're going to do is we're going to bid the minor suit with less than or equal to 15 points. And if we've got 16 plus, what we're going to do without that, we're going to ask our partner if they have a blocker in the opponent bid suit by making a Western Q bid. Okay, this is one of the other conventions. I'll just touch on respbriefly here. So we've got this, what we're going to do is after we bid 3 of the opponent's bid suit, the responder's second bid is going to be 3 no trump with an open suit blocker. Now, a lot of people don't really understand the Western Q bid. If there is no opponent suit blocker, what we're going to do, we're going to make the lowest available non-no trump bid in the bidding tree. And let's take an example here. And I don't think I might have one later, but we're going to assume that I open 1 club, the opponent bids 1 heart, and you make a negative double. And it comes back to me, and I've got 16 plus high card points. I know that you've got 6 plus. I've got a good idea of what the shape of your hand is, but I don't have a blocker in hearts. Okay, but I do know that we have an 8 card minor suit fit. Okay, so I bid 3 hearts. Okay, and you do not have a blocker in hearts. So what you're going to bid without that blocker at 3 spades, nothing else. You're going to bid 3 spades. Why are you going to bid 3 spades? Because you don't know what my hand is. And by bidding 3 spades, you're denying the blocker, and I will place the contract in the appropriate strain. Okay, a lot of confusion or a lot of problems occur when the person that bids does not have the blocker decides that they think they know what the best suit is and jumps to it, and in essence preempts their partner from placing the contract in the contract in the right suit. Okay. Once you've made the negative bid, by making the lowest no trump bid, the opener will place the contract. Okay, and if you've got no unbid blocker and no negative double suit fit, you're going to rebid your 5 card suit at the lowest possible level. Okay, and that way you've got a back and forth communication in order for both you as the opener and the responder to describe their hands.
Quick question before you move on from this slide.
Pardon?
Quick question on the last slide.
Okay.
I have a question on the first slide.
Your response bid is jump to 2 no trump with 15 to 17. Why didn't you open 1 no trump if you had 15 to 17?
Why didn't I open 2 no trump?
No, open 1 no trump with 15 to 17.
Okay, there's many situations where you don't open 1 no trump with 15 to 17, especially
with an unbalanced hand or something. Yeah, okay.
Okay. Let's hold the questions until the end. Okay, let's take a look at this example here. We have 1 heart, the opponent's overcall 1 spade, partner makes a negative double. Okay, what can we infer from this? What we can infer is our partner has 4 clubs and 4 diamonds. Okay, it comes back around to us. We have a 6+ card heart suit. We have 3 diamonds and 2 clubs. From what we can infer from the negative double is that we have a 7-card diamond fit suit between us, a 6-card club suit between us. We know that we have 6 hearts. And if we review our points, we've got 12 minus 1. We've got to discount that queen of clubs. And we've got +2 for a length of 13 length points. But what we're going to do is we're going to, because this is really the first priority in response to a negative double, is to show our 6-card suit, especially if it's a major. Our partner may actually have 2 clubs, 2 hearts. So we're going to get 2 hearts here. All right, in this next example, it's pretty much the same, but we've got a little bit stronger hand. We've got 18 length points. So we're at the top end of that second range of 16 to 18. So we've got that, we're going to tell our partner that we've got the 6+ card suit and the 16 to 18 points by bidding 3 hearts. So you can see how this progression takes place. And in this last one here, we have pretty much the same type of structure, but we only have 5 hearts. Okay, we've got 19 distribution points. Now, if we look at this, our partner has bid the negative double. We know that we've got 4 diamonds, and we've got we have a 4-4 diamond fit because they promised us 4 clubs and 4 diamonds. If they had a heart fit to begin with, they would have shown it. So we've got a diamond fit. We've got greater than 19. We've got actually 19 distribution points. So we're in game territory. Now, we're not necessarily strong enough to go to 5 diamonds by ourselves. But if we jump to 4 diamonds, we're showing the fit in the diamond suit, inviting our partner to go to 5 diamonds. Okay, let's go to the next example here. We have 1 club, 1 heart, a double. Okay, the double here says, hey, partner, I've got 4 spades and probably 4 diamonds. And the opener is looking at their hand because, well, they've got 4 spades and 4 diamonds. So now the opener is going, well, I probably have a double fit now in spades and in diamonds. Now, if we calculate our points, we end up with 14 distribution points. Okay, and the person that discovers the 8-card fit is the one that gets to count distribution points, and that's the only person that counts distribution points. Okay, so the opener now has 14 distribution points. Okay, and it's got 4 in both of the unbid. So what it's going to do is just going to bid 1 spade. They're going to bid at the lowest level because they don't have enough to jump to 2 spades. If they'd had 16 to 18 distribution points, they would have jumped to 2 spades. So we keep that same structure in relationship of making a bid of a suit at the lowest level, jumping, and so that we can differentiate between a minimum open, a middle open, and a maximum open. Okay, and let's look at this one here. It's pretty much the same structure, except we have a better shape and we have more points. So now we've got 18 distribution points. We've got 15 high card points. We have no unguarded honors. We get 3 for our singleton in hearts. So it's 18. Our partner has promised us 6 to begin with by doubling, and 4 spades. So what are we going to do here? We're going to go ahead and we're going to jump to 2 spades. Okay, by jumping to 2 spades, we're saying we've got 16 to 18 points. Now, the responder can explore whether we should be going to game and which strain we should be in, whether it should be in spades or in no trump, by using something like the Kokish 3-way game try or the regular game tries and things like that. So there's actually room left to gather more information to determine whether they should actually be in game. Now, obviously, if he's got enough points, the responder can immediately go to game. Now let's look at number 6. We've got the same auction. In this particular case, we've got fit within, we don't know whether we have a fit or not. The sequence is going one club, one heart, our partner is double. We know our partner has 4 spades. We don't know whether our partner has a tolerance for us in clubs or has 4 diamonds. Okay, so, but if he has 4 diamonds, we're going to have 19 distribution points. Otherwise, we've got 18 high card points. We have a strong hand. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and make a Western Q-bid here. We want to know whether our partner has a blocker in hearts. If they've got a blocker in hearts, it appears that we have sufficient points to make 3 no trump. So we're going to make a Western Q-bid of 3 hearts. And now if the negative doubler has a blocker in hearts, he or she will bid 3 no trump. If they don't, they will bid 3 spades. That's the lowest available non-no trump bid. Now, given that we'll then know, we can then correct to if there's if there is no blocker in hearts, we can make the decision as to whether we want to play an Emoisian fit at 3 hearts or we want to go to 4 diamonds, assuming that our partner, making the assumption our partner also had 4 diamonds. Okay, that's basically concludes the lesson on negative doubles. It's important to recognize the 3 different types of hands and being able to handle those, because you're using the same bid, and it's really the second bid that's going to help you determine which one the responder was using has when they use the negative double. Let me go ahead and stop this, and I want to, where is that more? Okay, I'm going to stop the